What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. It's the Pizza Guy John, and here before me I have Gozney Arc XL and the Roccbox. This is the Tom Gozney Signature Edition. I'm going to be putting these ovens to the test to see which oven is the better oven. Obviously you can tell by them, this is a bigger oven, this is a smaller oven, but it's not here to compare the size. I want to take a look to see which oven preheats the fastest, which one keeps the heat, and which one will make a better pizza. As you may know or may not know, and the Gozney Arc XL has a flame here on the left hand side that runs over the pizza stone and the pizza dome, which has a flame directly in the back, coming from the back this way, and it comes out. So those are the two differences really. Again, the size difference. Again, they're both propane, so that's really the similarity from those two. I'm gonna get both of these on. We'll see how long they both take to preheat, and then we'll come back, we'll make a pizza, and then we'll take a look at the other test again with the flame and the stone temp. So we'll be back. All right, so you can tell both of them do run off of propane. I do have my tanks here. This is again propane. Again, the difference with the Roccbox, again, you're going to be turning on directly in the back. So let's go ahead, let's get that turned on. Let a little gas through, and I can hear that, so it's on. I'm gonna go ahead and let that preheat, and you can see that flame is on directly in the back. Let's go ahead. Now we're gonna get the Arc XL on. Again, the knob's gonna be right here in the front. Again, you turn, hear the clicking sound, and it's lit. Give it a couple of seconds, and as you can see, the flame again is going directly over. So we're going to go ahead and let these both preheat, and we'll be back. So I have a timer here. I'm going to go ahead and get this timer going. That way we can see where we're at with the preheat. So I'm going to go ahead and hit start, and we're going to go ahead and just let that go and see. I'll come back in about 15 minutes and see where the ovens are at, see which one's hotter. So we'll be back. All right, so we are about a little over 15 minutes, we're about 18 minutes in. Let's go ahead and take a look at the Gozney Roccbox. The stone reading about 800 or close to 890, close to 800. Right here at the front, we're looking a little bit less, about 744. Let's take a look at the Gozney Arc XL. Again, stone is reading about right in the middle, about 550. Towards the end, about 650. Let's do Celsius for everyone here. Right in the middle, about 288. Celsius over here, about 425. So as you can see, just within more than 15 minutes, Gozney Roccbox heats up a lot quicker. It's a lot smaller versus again the Gozney Arc XL. Around the same time, but again, we're not looking close to where we want to be. So this oven's really going to be ready to start making pizzas, and again, that was with maybe less than 20 minutes. This oven would be ready to go versus having this one. Again, it's going to take a little bit longer. The stone is a little bit thicker in this one as well. So we're gonna go ahead and give this a little bit more time, and then we'll get to cooking. All right, so we're about 40 minutes in. Let's go ahead and take a look at the oven, the Gozney Roccbox. We are looking close to 900 right in the middle. So this oven is ready to go. I'm gonna get that turned down. And again, the Gozney Arc XL, again, 40 minutes in. Stone is looking close to 700. All the way at the end, almost 900. So as you can tell, the middle is not really getting as hot because of where the flame, but on the outsides, we're looking pretty close to temperature. Celsius, let's go ahead and take a look. We're looking at about 375. And the Roccbox here, we're looking at 483. So we're gonna go ahead and get these ovens turned down. Get that to low. And we'll do this one about medium. At this point, what we'll do is I'm going to go ahead and make two different pizzas, cook them at different times. Of course, I'm not going to cook them at the same time, but I'll be making two cheese pizzas for both of the ovens, and then we'll compare how the bottom's cooking, how the crust is cooking, and everything else. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, so we're just going to make a cheese pizza. I'm not going to really talk too much through this. Again, this is my 48-hour dough recipe. So it's been sitting out now for about 2-3 hours now. So this dough is ready to cook. If you're interested, again, I will go ahead and link that above. But I'm gonna go ahead and just make, like I said, a cheese pizza. And let's go ahead. We'll get this one right here. This is again around 270 gram dough ball. So we'll just get that. So the dough feels nice. And again, just gonna go ahead and just get it stretched out. Flip it over. And we're going to be going into the Roccbox first. Again, that oven is really, really hot. So we're just going to go ahead and just get a light stretch here. And comment down below which oven do you think is going to do a lot better as far as cooking wise and everything. Which oven do you think will be the better oven? And so a ladle full of sauce. All right, just some plain, simple tomato sauce. And now we're just gonna go with a little bit of handful of cheese. And a lot of people would say this is not a lot of cheese, but personally, I think this is the perfect amount of cheese. All right, and then we're gonna go straight on to our pill. Again, this is a 12-inch pill. And just gonna get this stretched out here. All right, so let's go into the oven again. The oven's now been officially on now for close to an hour, and we're just gonna go straight in right here. And we're gonna pull, and just like that. So we're gonna go ahead and let that cook. I'm gonna go ahead and do a timer and see how long this cooks for. So we're looking, we're just gonna go ahead and let that play through. Come here. So we want to give the back part maybe around 30-40 seconds before we get it spun around. And I'm just going to use, again, this is the Gozney Pro placement pill. This is the 12-inch pill. So the oven is turned down. I'm going to go ahead and just take a look. The bottom's looking nice and brown. Crust is rising nicely. So let's go ahead. About 40 seconds in, we're going to go ahead now and spin this all the way around. Back into the same spot. And you can see the crust is cooking nicely as well. So we're gonna go about another 30-40 seconds on that side. Take a look, the bottom is cooking nice. And we'll go ahead and get this right in. Smelling good. We'll get this into the same spot. Alright, bottom's cooking nice. Let's go ahead, spin this all the way around again here. Crust is looking good. I may just get it turned up just a little bit. Kind of help cook that crust just a little bit more. Alright. So we're about 2 minutes in, which is okay. Bottom is nice and brown. It's gonna finish off right here. And so you could even pick it up now and finish off that crust. And we need about right here. And we'll finish it off just like that. And just like that, we're about 2.50 seconds. Crust is looking nice. It's crispy all the way around. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this inside, and then we're gonna cook on the Gozney Arc. All right, so now that we have a pizza cooked in the Gozney Roccbox, we're gonna go ahead and now cook a pizza in the Gozney Arc XL. So let's go ahead and let's get this dough ball right here. Again, nothing different with the dough, same dough. This is again the 48-hour dough recipe. So let's go ahead and get this dough ball there. Alright. Again, make sure we get it nice and round. Dough is nice and airy. I'm gonna get this stretched out all the way here. Alright, same thing. This is just going to be a cheese pizza, so let's get this stretched out. Looking pretty good right there. Okay. And again, same sauce. Down with the ladle. All right, and then about a handful or so of cheese. And if you've seen a new guest in the video, that is my brother's new dog. So she does eat, but she ain't getting any pizza. All right, let's go ahead. Get this out here. All right, and now we're going straight into the Gozney Arc XL. And we'll go ahead and we'll get a timer set here to make sure we're getting a nice cook. And as you can tell, again, the only difference other than, again, the Roccbox between the Ark XL, of course, you're going to have a digital gauge here in the front. There's going to be a not digital gauge on the right or left-hand side of the Roccbox. As well, of course, you can tell bigger stone and everything. So you get bigger pizzas. Again, the flame does run from this side all the way around. So you're going to have to basically be spinning it roughly around the same time. So let's get this underneath. And we'll get back into the same spot there. Come here. Out. Nope. And so the crust is rising up pretty nice. We'll do around here. Bottom's cooking nice and brown. And so we're looking at about a 1 minute and 40 seconds so far. Bottom nice and cooked. So bottom is cooking nice and quick. The top just getting a little bit more color to that crust. We'll get So about 2 minutes in, get a little bit of crust here. And we'll just get a little bit more right here. All right, so about a 2.5-minute cook, so 90-second cook. Let's go ahead and let's get this inside. All right, so here are the two pizzas. Again, this one was cooked in the Gozney Roccbox and this one was cooked in the Gozney Arc XL. There are a few things here and there that you could tell right off the bat, right? So far right now with the pizza that was cooked in the Gozney XL, you have more color to the crust, a little bit more cheese. Again, this one was a lot quicker cook. So again, you could tell the difference with the cooking of the cheese, a little bit more color to the crust. If we take a look at this bottom all the way around, we're looking pretty good as far as the cook. Again, this is the Gozney Roccbox. You could tell a little bit less color to that crust. And it did go a little bit longer. As you can tell, the bottom a little bit more burnt. So far what I can tell is that the Roccbox does heat up pretty quick. So you're going to be cooking a pizza pretty fast, especially on the bottom. Not so much of the crust. So you really got to play with that temperature knob. And then with the Ark XL, you get a pretty even cook all the way around. It does take a little bit longer to heat up, but overall, I think the Ark XL cooks a little bit better if you're looking for that. As far as price range, of course, the Gozney Roccbox, I'll go ahead and put the price here. That's going to be for the Roccbox, and for the XL, there is another model which is just the Ark, which is a little bit cheaper, but the XL a little bit bigger, and I'll put the price right here. So again, it's really kind of what you'd want to do more if you're looking for portability. The Roccbox is perfect for that. Backyard cooking, of course, both of them are good for that, but for more of a nicer kitchen looking, you want to go ahead and go with the Ark XL. So those are the two differences. Comment down below what you think is the better oven, which oven you think. Again, but personally, I'm going to go ahead and go with the Ark XL as my favorite pizza oven and the winner of this competition. Again, comment down below, like, comment, and subscribe. Check out my other videos on my channel. Check out my Instagram at the Pizza Guy John, and we'll talk there.